They made friends with Amy Sakura.
Hey,
Sakura and Den were buds.
That's a rub if I ever heard one.
Yeah. And of course, the Den is all about the rubs. And coming up here, as we mentioned before earlier in the show, Naptown Combat Crossover, Rude Awakening, Den of Desire against the Northside Heroes. See us on Friday, where those titles will be on the line. I certainly hope we don't lose those titles in Indianapolis, Danny.
Fingers crossed. They got it.
Stony Hawk calling for the bell now. I'll be out in Indianapolis.
I unfortunately will be at my day job.
Jeez. You have one of those?
I do.
Oh, boy. Look at the face on Marco Narciso. You know, I think he takes a certain offense as the Runway, specifically Calvin, come in here and says, he owns everything, baby. He may be a cake boss, but this is the shop. This is Den territory.
And they're picking up right where they left off, just throwing rights and lefts. Marco
pressed down. This isn't much of a wrestling match. This is a bit of a cat fight, bit of a street fight.
Whatever it is ugly, and it is not going to get prettier.
Yeah, the prettiest it has gotten between the Runway. Usually we're dealing with two pretty teams, but there's nothing pretty about this rivalry. All the way up and down. Tramp stamp drive-by Narciso.
Marco might not be the biggest competitor. Marco might not be the strongest competitor, but they have size. They've got length and reach. And those long legs to push off the ropes into those moves like that.
Quite the dynamic competitor is Marco Narciso. And if you're watching from home, get ready for another full package. Write that in your next column, Mr. Wrestling Journalist. Oh, oof. Hip attack. Cover.
Sexy cover.
Oh, just a 2 count. Now we've seen in the past, Calvin, dare I say, Calvin attempts to protect Tyler because I'll go ahead and say it, he could be a bit of a hothead, but so could Marco Narciso, and Blake has been shielding Narciso away from Tyler Klein. The brains of the operation seem to be Calvin of the Runway and Blizzy of Den.
Oh, and Calvin making it to the ropes. Marco's got a 5 count to break this hold. And does, listening to Stoney.
And through this rivalry, Danny, we have seen a different type of Marco Narciso. Now, Marco Narciso, we've come up together. I've called a lot of Den of Desire matches, but
famouser there.
If any matchup we see a different style of Narciso, it's against that Runway.
What's he calling for here? Rolling Thunder?
Said Blizzy can do it, why can't I? Oh, well, not quite what Blizzy does. Cover. 2, just a 2 count.
Still to come tonight, Gianni Michael Enrico in action defending his 880 championship.
Against Tyler Vox in the main event. That'll be up next. But right now, big back elbow. Now we've seen Runway take gold in most places that they go. Again, they're Rise Tag Team Champions. I know they've been in the running at Enjoy Wrestling. And Den of Desire, there's no mistake about it. Den of Desire wants to see themselves in Enjoy Wrestling. And the Runway have been enjoying some years in Enjoy Wrestling.
Runway, of course, had their match against Tyler Breeze and Dirty Dango.
How about that one? It was a nice night. Yeah, that was at Enjoy's Immaculate. Dirty Dango, Tyler Breeze, Runway. That was a cool night. We had Mikey and MV that night. Ooh.
Marco not having a very nice night right now. Trying to get back to his feet. Ooh, big splash from Calvin into the corner. Got him in a headlock now. Ooh, Bulldog right on the hip.
Yeah.
Just that extra stank on it.
2. Just a 2 count. And Danny, I've got a question for you. Now, this isn't a tag team match. The tag team titles are not on the line. If Calvin is able to, dare I say, pick up a victory over Marco Narciso, what do you think that offers the Runway for their futures in those tag team titles?
You know, nuts and bolts wise, I don't know what it changes. The teams stay the same. The only thing that it would introduce is doubt.
Yeah.
Doubt in the mind of Marco. Doubt in the mind of Blizzy Blake that he can count on Marco in those high intensity, high danger situations.
Oh, nothing pretty about that one either.
Rolling him over, going for the cover, taking his time too.
Dare I say too much time, Danny?
Talking smack.
I mean, best frenemies these two teams have been, whether it's against each other or in each other's corners.
Bridging out.
Yeah. Just a 2, Calvin.
Marco holding on to his nose. That one right hand really knocked him loose.
I noticed that, yeah.
He's got him in a chokehold now. Marco fighting as hard as he can.
Bit of a sleeper hold.
Is Marco going to sleep? He's checking the hand. If he drops it one more time, Marco's out.
I thought that was it. I thought it's up to the referee's discretion, but sometimes when that hand goes down the first time, they call for the bell. I was like, it's over.
Stoney letting him go.
Oh, wow. Look at that, a big pump kick. I mean, both of these competitors have shown signs of doing a version of that death-a-dill. I mean, Marco Narciso, dare I say, took that out of the back pocket of Calvin, and Calvin introducing it now said, remember who you got that from, baby.
How, you gotta wonder, these two have left so much in the ring up to this point. They know each other so well.
Yeah.
What else is left to pull out?
Just this.
Just some right hands across the face. These two really don't like each other.
Nothing methodic, nothing pretty about this. It's just two people. Okay. He said this is for Tyler, and he said, well, this is for Blake. Death-a-dill! Narciso hits it. Big spear down. Cover. Wait a second. Marco could have.
He's got a 5 count.
3 count here. Marco could have got a 3 count here and decided Marco couldn't keep his temper.
Stony Hawk doing a great job of separating.
Under control. Marco was ready to walk away with this one, but his temper.
And that's just what we were talking about.
Oh, roll through. Wait a second. Calvin grabs the leg, shoulders down.
Here's your winner, Calvin Couture.
Calvin Couture with the big victory.